हाँ हाँ हो हाँ. Where we going? हाँ 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 हाँ. Oh, what? No 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 no. No. Hi hi hi. 네 tomorrow. One. Whoa. Time to go home. This is my first trip in India. I'm not traveling solo. Most of the time, I am recording and live streaming alone, but I'm traveling with my boyfriend. It was the 29th of November on Tuesday around 11:40 to 50 p.m. Like the other day, I was just filming and making the content, doing the live streaming, and I was on the way back to my hotel. And it's just around the Khar Road. And there was two young guys who were standing on the street, and one of them, they yelled at me, "I love you." And when you're making the content, sometimes people want to engage with on the conversation or show some interest. So I said, "Okay, I love you back," and I was keep walking towards. And then one of them, he approached me and he started to put his one arm on my shoulder and tried to kiss me on my face. At that point, I felt okay, this could turn into something that I really don't want to be in. I feel very uncomfortable. I want to leave the situation without triggering him anything. But after that, he grabbed my wrist and dragged to the place where his friend and the bike stand, and was keep asking that he's gonna give me a ride. And I told him no multiple times, very strong voice. I was doing my best to give him the say no. Because when people say no, they have to understand that as a no. Apparently, he didn't. And then he started to grab my shoulder with his arm and try to kiss me again for the second time. At that point, my brain was a little bit panicked because even though I told him multiple times no, he still thought that it's okay to do it, which this situation could be leading to something more that I really don't want to be in. So I tried my best to leave the conversation, not without escalating, and walking ahead to my room very fast. And then he started to follow me with his motorcycle. And then he stopped the bike in front of me, and he started to ask my phone number. And at that time, I was thinking that, okay, if I give him a number, is he gonna leave me alone? So the best thing that I could think of is let's give the wrong fake number. So I gave the wrong fake number. But even after that, he didn't leave me. He was keep saying me that like you get on the ride. But luckily at that time, there was one viewer who was watching me, and he was aware of a whole situation, and he was watching the live streaming. And he was nearby, so he came out and tell them to keep in distance. I think because it was in Hindi, and I couldn't really understand. But after that, they started to keep a distance. But even though I was not feel 100% safe because they are on the motorcycle, and if they want, they can come back whenever they want, and I'm not sure even they're watching me. So I just ran into my hotel room right after. That's what happened.
How far were you from the hotel?
I think I ran like 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
And were there any cops around? Did anyone else come and help you apart from that one viewer?
No.
When the incident happened, how did you react to your boyfriend? How did you feel that night after the incident?
Actually, I was crying on the bed full day. After that, I didn't stream for a full day because one of my friends helped me to post that on the Twitter and tag. Of course, I feel I got a lot of support, but some of people started to put the blame on me. And it was not just one message or one thread. A lot of people started to say that I initiate all the situation because I'm walking alone at night. You shouldn't go to India. You shouldn't wear that dress. You're too being too nice. You're too naive. So whether they're focusing on what happened and who've done something wrong, they started to put all the blame on me. Like I initiated all the situation and I was waiting for those situations to happen.
But why did you think that happened? What was your takeaway from that incident?
I I I really don't know how to answer that question because that's the contradiction that I'm facing right now. Once I tell that, oh, I think that guy did it because I dress up like this, that means like I have something that I've done something wrong in my side as well, which is I don't agree at all. People should wear what they want to wear in everywhere else, unless if it's not too extreme. I wouldn't walk around with the only bikini in the city. You know, there's an OTP that you have to think of. But besides that, you have all the free rights to wear whatever you want and walk alone or whenever you want. I'm very aware of like there's a certain region or area that is more dangerous than other comparatively, but it's not only in India, it's everywhere else. Even in my country, South Korea, there's a certain way that is dangerous not only for female, also for male. But I was very mad towards people who started to framing, oh, because this is because of this region, because we're wearing this. That's why I started to say yes to all the interview. I know that if I started to like go for the interview, there's gonna be more people who are gonna blame on me and putting all the bad threats on me. Even though I wanted to tell them that it's not victim's fault, you have to see the people who've done something wrong, not putting all the blames on the victim. And I really wanted to say all the males or females who are afraid to speak out loud in public because they're too afraid of getting all the blames. I'm not gonna only narrow it down only for female, but also it happens for the male as well. But if there's more female who are more afraid of speaking out loud in public because they're afraid of this blame, I wanted to give them a encouragement because there's a lot of negative comments about this news in Korea. Actually, surprisingly, in India, people are feel sorry what happened to me, and they show a lot of love and support. But in Korea, people started to put the blame on me.
Okay, in Korea, the blame has been put on you, and Indians are coming more to your
Yeah,
support.
because they said you already knew that India is a country like that. You should have expect that with this will happen in India. Yeah, it's really crazy. If I could talk in front of Korea public, I really want to give them a message. What they're doing is as bad as what those two guys done it. You're putting all every blames on the victim, hiding in front behind the screen.
So, what is your plan next? Are you going to stay here in Mumbai as was your schedule, or you're going to go now to another city or back to your country?
So far, I am staying in Mumbai till maybe next week, but after that, I'm not sure. I think I have to plan everything. Yeah, I really don't know. Like I got invited to the Northeast, so maybe I might go there. Maybe I'm not sure yet.
Because of this incident, you've been invited to the Northeast. Thanks for
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. There's some people who wanted to me to show the world the beautiful part of India as well, because most of people they're just focusing on this what happened in incidents and make it as big as they can so that media will watch. But the problem is everybody started to think that this is because of India, right? And I don't really want that happen. I came to India to prove and show everyone else the beauty of in India. There's so many beautiful things, so many delicious food, amazing people. Yeah, so I just hope that I can get some support or help from people who really want to show this journey with me.
You later tweeted that you still love India.
I still love India, that's true.
Is that the last note you're taking from here, that you still love the country? Would you visit it again?
Yes,
You will?
for sure. If I didn't love India, I would have just left by now, right?
Yeah.
I've been through a lot of things in India. I've been to emergency, I got sick, I went to the police station, but yeah, still I love India. No matter what happened in every country or with anywhere, I try not to put it as a country. Like not one those one incident doesn't represent the whole country, I believe. So yeah, I still love India, and the image of India hasn't changed at all in my head.
Would this incident figure in your, if you had to write a
Actually,
timeline?
not at all. This could happen in every word. One thing that I felt is like I I I feel like I wouldn't have get this gotten this much help and love if similar thing happened in other country, even in South Korea. Like it's very ironic, but because what happens in India makes me love more in India.
Don't worry. Take care. Feel safe here. Nobody's gonna trouble you. We'll see to that.
What is the best experience you've had on your trip?
Oh,
Food, people.
food. My favorite food is dahi puri so far.
Okay.
And the dessert in India is amazing. Kulfi, Malayo. I love the Indian wedding because in Korean wedding it's very boring. You just sit there and listen what they're saying and you just fall asleep. But here you dance, you eat all together. It's like a festival.
So you visited a wedding with them?
2 times, yeah.
Okay. And in Mumbai, what is your favorite place or a favorite food here?
Favorite food? Ooh, that's not a Mumbai food. Chole bhature, I think that's the New Delhi food. Is pani puri, tehi puri is Mumbai food?
Yeah, everywhere.
I
That's
would
Indian
say
street food. Yeah.
I would say dahi puri is my best snack that I ever eaten so far. I really want to eat it again.
You spoke about the police station. What was your experience there? Did they reach out to you or?
Yeah, they reached out to me very quickly, and I think they took an action very fast, very fast. One thing was like I have to make the statement, and the procedure is very longer than I expected. Yesterday, I went to the police station around 7 p.m. and I didn't eat anything. I was doing a whole interview. I felt sick. My voice started to cracking, and then after I arrived there, I mean, I've never been to police office like station in my life, especially in other country. I feel a little bit intimidated, very stressful, and they started to make a lot of whole case. I had to give a lot of information, which I think it's not relevant, but I don't know the legal procedure, so I cannot. I don't really know. I was very tired, so I told them, okay, can I come back tomorrow, maybe, and I will give the statement. So yeah, I have to go still.
Last words to India.
I love you, India, and namaste. I'm very thankful and appreciate all the support and help and love from you, and hope to maybe see you, keep seeing each other again. Thank you. धन्यवाद.